Okay, and hopefully the microphone is working. Let's make sure. Unmute. Perfect. Alrighty, guys, we'll be starting soon. I'm gonna go ahead and dim this.
I don't do it anyway. Are we? I paid for this building. Are we allowed to have this?
You know who I am? I am John Reagan. Okay.
Yeah,
I own the land of this building.
and I'm literally Mabel. I don't really want to.
Stop. No, you're not.
Mm-hmm.
You're not my Mabel. You
I
are.
am your Mabel.
You're not my Mabel. Don't lie here.
I'm good.
My Mabel is 300 pounds from Cuba, and I call her Orlando.
That's your mother?
No, it's my best friend. It's my soulmate. I'm convinced I'm never going to get married, but I have a soulmate. It's not good.
That hurts.
It does. Trust me. I parted ways with it, though. Bless you. Jeez.
Oh, sorry. My brain. Oh. Is she fly or dry? Okay. Is she just feeling right now or not?
Yeah, I walked in there and I was like, it's so quiet.
Hello guys, it is quiet because I forgot to link up.
You better link up, man.
No,
It's human connection.
it's human connection. I just want you to really think before the show.
You know how much time we spend in this building? It's okay, we can be alone.
Get along and quiet.
I really don't mess with the one. She's taking that one. Yeah, I hear you.
This is like our seat at the merry-go-round. If you want to sit right in front.
Oh, no. No.
No, right here. Yeah, the other side. Right here. You know what I mean? I love it. One up, you can see that because you're going to stand in front of
You want to go up?
I said, I think one up, yes.
Yeah.
Because you're standing right in front.
Yes.
Are you thinking right here? Yes. Oh, did you like stand up there while I was taking notes just now? Like that, like this is the only side.
Yes.
With you guys on stage.
This is pretty cool. I know.
Oh, right. Maybe don't.
Are you really good? Are you?
That's incredible.
He was a very good man. Very, yeah. I did the production with his daughter. It's also
Hi.
I hate confrontation. Makes me uncomfortable. My brain goes hazy. I get vulnerable. It's a lose-lose situation. Combinations.
Hi. Thank you for coming.
I condescended. I deigned.
Okay. Let me make sure. All right. Brittany, if you can't hear me, please let me know. Otherwise, I think we're good.
Your show went good? Yeah. It's already done? We finished up Saturday. Home, teaching, auditioning, same old, you know? I'm sorry I missed your regular. You were awesome. Yeah.
The smallest part.
How late is it? Y'all are you? No. Okay.
All right. How's it going?
Swinging at a contract. And
You have to step.
And I have the other, your bag. Yeah, I'll put on.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Hi guys. Thank you so much for coming. It actually means so much to me. Okay, so I am a third-year conservatory student here, if you didn't know. I am graduating in May, and I wrote this play. I got to go to London last year. Thank you to our donors, because that wouldn't have happened without you. And it was a life-changing experience. And there was one night where I went out with one of our RAs who was watching over the building. Her name was Beth. And she was like, hey, I have an extra ticket to this concert. Would you like to come with me? It's underground. It's going to be low-key. And I was like, well, when in London, I wouldn't do it normally, but we went to this really like dingy record store, and underneath in the basement was this like theater, and it was so cool. And I heard this woman named Jensen McRae play some of her music, and I'd never heard her before, and I fell in love. I like recommend go listen to her music. And before every song, she's a new songwriter, so she explained what each song kind of meant and why she wrote them. And her one song, Wolves, really hit home. I was crying, and I was like, I didn't expect to cry tonight. And this song was about being a woman in modern day America and kind of the sexual assault that happens and we just live with, and things that have happened to other people, and it was really, really powerful. And then I went home, and a whole bunch of other things happened, and I got to go stay in Vegas again, and a couple court rulings came out where the women weren't being protected, and some bad things had happened to them. And I had just had surgery. I was sitting on the couch in my bed doing absolutely nothing, and I was like, I need to write. I need to write something. So this play is a dark comedy. There is a content warning about sexual assault and rape. It is mentioned. However, another thing that I learned in London is I want to create theater as an actor and as a writer that is important to audiences, but that also doesn't leave us kind of traumatized as we leave. I saw a lot of amazing work, and some of it was really, really wonderful, but left me so shaken that even the next day I was like ill. And I think that's amazing theater, but it's also not the theater that I want to do right now. So I wrote this play. I'm really proud of it. This is the 6th draft that you're going to be hearing. I wrote it in August, and yeah, thank you.
Never Trust a Fox by Sydney Story. Act 1. Lights up on the inside of our dressing room. This will be our one and only set. It is evening and the girls have just gotten finished with rehearsals for the day. Each one is in a state of packing up and getting ready to go out on the town.
What do you bitches think of this?
Yes, boobs!
Yes,
And the heel?
How you can walk in pumps that high is beyond me.
What she lacks in height, she makes up for in stilettos.
Which is obviously the reason they were invented.
Is it?
I don't know, I didn't pass history.
Something tells me that's not the shape you learned in history class.
Well, it should be.
Fashion history. That'd be a fun class.
Didn't Elwood think that?
That was fashion merchandising. Got it.
I always say, who needs a class when Google exists? When have you ever said that? Just now.
That's like turning to Wikipedia for scientific research.
I don't see the problem.
You can't use Wikipedia for scientific research.
Focus, ladies! Heel!
Approved. You guys are really going out when we have an 8 a.m. call tomorrow? And you're not? I wasn't planning on it. I thought you were joking.
My after show shots are never a joke.
Careful how loud you announce that, love. Stage management. They're always listening.
Come on, you have to come.
Didn't you guys just go out yesterday, Bonnie?
It was a different spot though. We're going to your favorite tonight.
My favorite?
You don't have a favorite?
I didn't know I had a favorite.
Everybody has a favorite.
Everybody has a favorite.
Oh my God, we're going to Bronx.
Oh, that is my favorite.
So you're coming.
You see, the thing is, my social battery is almost always at like 40% charge, and after dealing with you guys for the day, well, I'm spent.
Where's your recharge station? Let's plug you in.
Oh, it's at home. It's called my couch.
You do have a really nice couch.
I know.
I get it. If I had your couch, I'd never leave.
Avery gets it.
Great.
One usually leads to 5 with you. Please, Liv.
Listen, I just got over my hangover an hour ago, so I'm ready to go. I'm the best wingman, and I'm only like a little bit younger than you, so you shouldn't be too hungover yourself tomorrow. If I could easily handle 4 drinks tonight in your years, you could easily handle, let me do the math, carrying one, like 10. Wait, no, that's not right. Like 1. Yeah, Bon, she can only handle 1.
I'm here for you. We're in our 20s, for fuck's sake. A night is normal.
I'm here for all of you.
I'm young, you know, so I wouldn't be worried. I've got livers of steel. Oh, sweetheart. What? Are you serious? No, they're not actually steel.
Isabella, you only have 1 liver.
What?
You're serious, aren't you?
Wait, what?
Olivia, I'm not going. I love you. I do. But I am still working through that box of popcorn I bought at Sam's Club a month ago. And at this rate, I'm going to be eating popcorn just like
one night.
She won't go unless you know who is there.
that's not why.
Oh, sure.
It's not.
Wait, who?
The bartender, cute with the scrub and glasses.
So she won't just go because she won't see a man. Disgusting.
Admirable.
Isabella.
What? I'm a simple woman.
Simple.
So you're not going just because you won't get the free drinks then?
I'm not. That was rude.
Sorry, but I mean, he always gives me free drinks, so it was true.
I'm not going because I just spent 9 hours with you little shits and I'm tired. I want to go to bed.
I am not little. I'm 5'3.5".
I've always paid for my drinks. Always.
Whatever you say.
He hasn't been there in a while though.
Yeah, he stopped bartending 2 weeks ago.
You know when he stopped working, keeping tabs on him.
Oh, fuck. How long has it been since Olivia came out with us? 2 weeks.
That's not why I don't want to.
Olivia, you know you're not going to fall asleep for at least another 2 hours. All you're going to do is probably binge another season of that Renaissance romance you're addicted to when you could have been out having a real fucking 21st century romance. Babe, what's the harm in spending 1 of those hours at the bar with us?
I could list a lot of harm that could be done. Starting off with the tequila shots you'll buy everyone.
But you won't, because eventually you will cave. And when you do, I have an extra dress in my bag for you. It should fit. You have more boobs than I do, but boobs never hurt anyone.
I second that. Hey, does everybody know that Camilla's a lesbian? It's true. Guilty as charged.
And if I borrow the dress, do you see the shoes I'm wearing? I'm not going out in these shoes.
Nikes with sequins.
Good name for a cover band.
Why'd you even buy them in the first place? I think they're worse than Crocs, sweetie.
I can't go in shoes worse than Crocs. Bonnie.
It's a look for sure.
We live in a beach town. You don't have flip-flops in your trunk?
I mean, I have a bag of donations, but I don't remember if I have shoes in there.
Well, go look. We're almost ready. Seriously? Because you love us.
Wait, I'm not buying tequila shots for everyone. I'm on a budget.
Sure you are.
Fine. Fine, I'll look, but if I don't have flip-flops, I'm not going.
Bonnie,
What?
let Olivia breathe.
She's a grown adult. She should be out being an adult, not in my apartment curled up on the couch, a liter of Diet Coke deep, having completed her 15th book of the year.
She's an adult. She can make her own decisions.
She's read 15 books this year.
Probably more.
It's only March.
You guys, I just want her to have fun.
She finds books fun.
No one finds books that fun.
When she gets back, we let her make the decision. Fun with us or fun on the couch? If you're that concerned, the free shots might help.
I'm not buying everyone shots.
It was worth a shot. I swear to God, I'll snack you right here, right now. That's good. I like that.
I hated whatever that just was.
Okay, we all agree. We just want her to come out and have fun, right?
Right.
Because she deserves it, and not because we're trying to force her to be someone she's not, right?
I said right.
Anyone have any mascara I can borrow?
You shouldn't borrow another person's mascara. It can give you pink eye and like STDs or something.
Do you even know what STD stands for?
Everyone knows what STD stands for.
You once thought that Mormon lady asking if you were LDS meant if you take LSD. So I don't trust you with acronyms anymore. Especially since you clearly don't know that it's STIs now, dipshit. Mascara?
I'm the dipshit. You just learned that you only have one liver.
You and I both know I have a hard time with math. It's biology. The school system never wanted me to learn about my body. It's not my fault I don't know these things.
Everyone knows they have only one liver. It's basic science.
I thought you said it was biology.
Oh my God.
You just give me your mascara.
Fine. But you're giving me a new one tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay.
Why'd you say okay like that?
I just said okay.
Oh, wow. Okay, ladies, we're in our 20s. Can we please fucking act like it?
Everyone keeps saying fuck and now it's got me horny.
I don't even know how to process that information.
Get me horny, Avery.
We're gonna go to the bar. We're gonna get tequila shots on Bonnie. And we're gonna have a good fucking night because we all deserve one. This rehearsal process has been absolute hell. Don't you guys want just one night for it? to forget all this shit?
I mean, we didn't say we weren't going. Technically, we did go out last night, so it wouldn't be just one night to forget all this.
Oh my God.
I'm just putting it out there. I really want to make out with someone tonight. I don't even care if it's one of you.
I second that.
I think you can very easily make that happen.
You say that, but we live in the South. Unfortunately, it's slim pickings down here.
You said you wanted to make out with someone. You didn't tell us you were going to put out standards for us to have to work with.
A lady should always have standards.
Is that some debutante bullcrap you learned from your grandma? Hell, if that's a rule, then I'm no lady. I'll sleep with just about anyone.
Bonnie,
What? You think that statement is bad? I was even worse in undergrad.
you graduated last year.
I know, and a lot can change in 10 months. Sex drive is still high, of course, but my thirst for chaos has decreased slightly.
But only slightly.
But only slightly.
All right, spill then. You can't begin the story that way and then not follow through.
You ever try to sleep with a married psychologist?
Sounds about right.
Every day you say something new that amazes and horrifies me.
Did you do it?
Sleep with my psychologist? No.
Damn.
He did get a divorce, though.
A divorce?
Crazy, right? You think she left already?
No, her phone's at her station. She'd never leave without her phone.
Right. Wow, this is excruciating. I just want to go dance.
It's been like 5 minutes since you left.
Exactly.
Hey, have you ever thought about how Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion are like today's William Shakespeare?
What? I'm heading over. I'll tell her to text me when she's on the way. Meet you guys there.
I'm right after you. It's coming. I got to finish getting ready. You go ahead.
I'm coming. Bonnie, Camilla, slow the fuck down. They're just so witty, you know? I mean, like, we write a whole song called Bitch, I'm a Cow.
Isabella, that's Doja Cat. Sweet Jesus. I agree. Emily,
When are you just gonna go after it?
not you too.
She's very clearly into you as well.
She is not.
I like it rough.
Oh my gosh.
I know, horrifying.
Be serious.
I'm incredibly serious.
So am I. I've told you 1,000 times, and one, I don't trust your judgment after you told me that lifeguard was staring at me only for me to find out it was because I had pigeon shit on my bikini. And two, I don't date castmates.
Okay, maybe I was wrong about the lifeguard, and I have apologized profusely for that, so while you keep bringing it up, I'll never know. But this, Ace, she flirts with you constantly. Like, constantly. And if you ask me, it's getting a little annoying, the banter you two have on the side of the stage as I'm trying to get into my zone. But it's also cute, in a very sickening, watching my two sisters fall in love, but not incestuously kind of way. And sure, a showmance is always a temperamental thing, but...
No, Lex, I don't want to hear any more about it. No showmance, no flirting. We're doing our job, and we'll part ways better friends because of it. That's what you believe. It's what I know. You're incredibly aggravating. And I love you. You're gonna hang back a bit?
Yeah, I want to make sure Liv is all set.
Okay, I'll see you there.
See you. All by myself. All by myself. Feel left? You know the girls. Partiers through and through. Everyone.
I never understood it.
Partying? Mm-hmm. I don't know. The vibes?
Oh yeah, it's definitely the vibes, just not mine.
You find the flip-flops?
Yeah,
But you should come, Liv.
you guys will just have as much fun if I'm not there.
But we'll also have a lot of fun if you're there.
I am pretty fun.
Very fun.
I just can't keep up with them, going out all the time. It's exhausting.
I think it's the control.
What?
I think they like to party so much because it's the one time they're allowing everything to be out of control.
That doesn't really make sense.
Not to people like us, I guess, but to them, think about it. We're in this shitty fucking business where every day is a battle. We work at 110%, always, and still it could not be enough. In a normal job, you work this hard, you move up, you make money, you become a CEO. Hell, you get that pension every boomer is always talking about so that, you know, you can retire when your bones give out. In our job, we compete against millions of other hardworking, beautiful girls who all have the same desire as we do.
to be bossed around in a tiny little rehearsal room while being made to feel as if we are inadequate at everything we love and have spent so many years dedicating ourselves to. We have no control in our business. We lie to ourselves and say that we do, but we don't. So we go to a bar, we drink until we're out of control, but this time it's our choice. We're free in some tiny tequila-driven way. It's always about control.
Damn. I think that's about the smartest thing you've ever said to me.
Thank you.
But why is it tequila? What? Why is everyone so obsessed with tequila? What's wrong with a glass of wine every now and then?
Too sophisticated.
We can be sophisticated, but where's the fun in that? I don't know. I think it's a lot of fun to just be curled up with a glass of wine and a good show.
Well, I have nothing very witty to say to that. Someone like Bonnie might say it's boring, but if what you call fun is doing that, then who am I to judge? Also, a friend of mine once said, only boring people get bored. Much to think about on that one, huh? I really hope you decide to come to the bar. It'll be fun. I'll be there. And he won't. Yeah,
You're the only one who knows.
I figured.
Thank you.
You never have to thank me. Not for that.
Okay.
You look great.
Thank you.
Even though those flip-flops are on an entirely different color scheme than Isabella's dress.
She was right. There is way too much food.
Not a thing.
You sure? I feel like you're giving your own performance.
Hope they're getting paid an equity wage because they're certainly worthy of a union.
What?
I don't know. I just saw them and got distracted. You look great. Come on, let's go.
Lights down and transition. Lights up on the next day. It is an 8 a.m. call, and everyone but Olivia is on stage and at their stations. None of them looks well put together, but Isabella is, in fact, the worst of the bunch. Still, despite the obvious appearance that she is either still drunk or so severely hungover she cannot make it through a full sentence without gagging, she is trying to keep conversation up. She wears sunglasses to shield herself slightly from the glare of the fluorescents, which, let's be honest, do absolutely nothing to help even a sober person. The other girls go about getting ready for the day.
I can taste sound. She's broken. Not broken. Severely hungover.
I feel colors.
Okay, possibly broken.
You were right. She was just dramatic. You can stop yelling.
See, dramatic.
Well, I am in the arts, Camilla. I'm sorry if I'm very good at my job.
Are you two even related? Jury is still out on that one. You ever seen the show Switched at Birth? Ooh, I love that one. Sometimes I wonder if it's based on a true story. My story.
We were not switched at birth.
Morning!
Stop yelling.
Hungover, great.
I'm in agony.
Here we go again.
I woke up this morning and my body ached from head to toe. I was sure I'd been hit by a truck. There's no way my bones could hurt for any other reason. And yet, my phalanges moved.
Phalanges?
I stood and the room spun.
You're just describing the way a person responds when they have a hangover.
An annoying voice came yelling to me from down the hall, we're going to be late.
Don't ever live with a sibling. You think it'll be cute and fun being in the same apartment without your parents, but oh, you'd be so wrong.
The sound of this voice haunting you and the smell of burnt eggs turning your stomach inside out.
I can't wait for this news to be up.
Then a vision. A demonic woman in clothing so bright it makes my teeth hurt.
I think we're screwed.
And somehow I made it here, alive but dead, in the pit of my soul. I'm dead.
Is that it?
I need quiet.
Well, you're not getting it. I can offer you some praises. Good morning.
Will all of you shut the fuck up? Why do we always have to announce ourselves entering the room? It is not a good morning. It's just morning. We see that.
I don't think I've ever heard you curse like that. Do it again.
Careful, she's so feral this morning, she might just bark at you.
Good to know. How's everyone else holding on? In the words of Queen, we are the champions.
Can you believe that guy is working there again?
I thought you wanted us to be quiet.
Oh, shut up. I'm just saying it's weird. He leaves a job and comes back 2 weeks later.
Let's not bring him up.
It's not really good for resume building. Then again, I guess you could just skip the little break on there. 2 weeks is barely a vacation.
Izzy,
And after all that fuss we made over him no longer working there for Olivia, how ironic is it? Wait, is ironic the term? Or is it like, damn it, I'm really bad with synonyms?
Izzy, I am begging you to please stop talking about him.
Jeez, okay. I don't get why this is such a big deal. Oh, here. Mom sent me money. You can go buy another mascara now.
I asked you to buy me a new mascara.
I was busy this morning.
Yakking your guts out?
People don't say yeah.
Please don't say yeah.
I was also shocked to see the dude flipping bottles after we literally just brought him up, too. The thoughts are funny like that sometimes, I guess.
Gods? What, are you religious?
Only in the bed.
What is that?
Oh, God. That is right.
I take it back.
I'm kind of happy he's back. That dude does not hold back on the liquor. Remember that time Ace threw up after only 2 Mai
He
Tais?
obviously doesn't hold back. I think I'm still drunk.
It's 8 in the morning. Of course you're still drunk.
In my defense, I'm allergic to pineapple.
What's that have to do with anything? There's pineapple in a Mai Tai, you idiot.
Nah, it was definitely the pour. You were off the charts last night. You ran into a door and everything.
There's a star in my nose to prove it. That door running, yeah, that was alcohol. The vomiting, strictly pineapple. You hear me? I don't throw up my liquor.
You literally threw up your liquor.
So, what's going on with them? Olivia and the bartender? That's why we shouldn't bring it up, right, Em? Anyone know the story?
No clue?
Think that it's bad blood or good?
No idea.
She just didn't seem herself around him.
Well, thanks to her, our entire round was free, so I don't really care what the story is. Save me about $100.
You always care what the story is.
That's true, but this time I'm letting it go.
I can't believe you asked for a third round of shots.
They were free. How could I say no? So, what's going on with Olivia and the bartender?
What secrets are you holding? I'm not holding any secrets. Why would you think I would know something?
You know everything.
Thank you.
It was a compliment.
Spill the tea, sir.
There is no tea.
There is tea. I can smell it on you, and it's not chamomile.
Let's do one of those quizzes together. Like, which movie character are you? I always love those. Okay, so I think Isabella is.
Hey, you guys don't think it's bad that I gave him her number, do you?
Whose?
Olivia.
I don't know.
Bonnie, you gave him her number?
Yeah, why?
You gave him her number?
Why are you raising your voice?
Because you gave a random guy her number.
It's not some random guy. We know him.
No, we don't. None of us know him other as that guy.
Is it a big deal?
I mean, we don't know. It could be. It could be a big deal. What if he's like a creep or something?
I have a very good sense for these things. Trust me, he is not a creep.
You don't have a good sense for these things.
Yes, I do.
But he could be a creep in disguise.
This isn't Little Red Riding Hood. He's not a wolf in grandma's clothing. Live, alive, and well, I see. Tell me, how bad is the hangover?
Well, since you took 2 of the shots for me, I'd say about a 3.
Out of 10? That's not bad.
5. So, okay, nothing a bagel can't fix.
Don't talk about bagels.
Why? Yeah, hers up on the way over here.
Please don't say yak.
Why? I like the term yak. It's nice alliteration, don't you think? Yeah.
Excuse me.
Okay, well, great thing we have understudies.
We don't have understudies.
That was a joke.
She was doing so well.
Olivia, come here.
Hi.
Just get over here. I have something special I want to talk to you about.
I'm not about to be hazed or something, am I?
Since when have we done hazing?
In
And we forgot the paddles at home. I could go get them if you want.
That is naughty. I want.
We know what you want.
Yeah, I don't want.
No, Hazy, no paddles. Promise.
I will save the paddles for later.
Gross. I shouldn't ask why you have those paddles, should I?
Sorority houses are not what they seem in the movies.
I always wanted to join a sorority, but then they show you the social calendar, and I just can't be tied down to that kind of schedule. You're an actor. Exactly.
Come on, Liv, spill it.
Still what?
Did you know he was going to be there?
Oh,
Is that why you didn't want to go? You were embarrassed since you were wearing hand-me-downs? You know you looked hot anyway.
I wasn't embarrassed because I wore hand-me-downs.
It's all right if you were. He was clearly into you. You could make that happen anytime you want.
No, that's all right.
Our little version, Libby. When are you just going to take a chance?
No one used the second stall. Bad things happened in there.
Where is this coming from?
Let's just say I take a special interest in your blossoming.
Okay, well, it'd be really nice if you took less of an interest.
Yeah, you kind of sound like a creepy cult leader when you put it like that, Bonnie.
What? You don't like your virginity being referred to as a beautiful flower?
I don't like my virginity being referenced at all.
What I think Bonnie is trying to say is that if you think he's attractive, then you should just go for it.
Okay, but where is it coming from?
You know.
I really don't.
We got an entire tab of free drinks last night because that guy wants to know you, and you don't know where all of this is coming from?
No.
Why don't you just take the chance? You have a decently attractive man right there waiting for you.
So I should just jump at any chance I have now.
That's not what I'm trying to say.
Then what are you trying to say?
Shit. Camilla?
That you deserve to have fun every so often, and it wouldn't be a bad thing for you to allow yourself to have fun with someone else, especially when they're right out in the open for you.
But, you know, we support you no matter what.
Okay, then support me when I say I'm not into him. If I never saw him again, it'd be too soon.
You sure?
Yes.
Then on to the next. I'm really trying to figure out your type, but it's so difficult.
Why do I have to have a type?
Everyone has a type.
Okay, what's your type?
Everyone is my type.
I see how that's hypocritical, right?
Not at all. I said everyone has a type, and my type is everyone.
Somehow that logic holds up, but it's like on very thin ice.
Thank you.
Okay, my type. I don't know. What even is a type? I don't think I've dated enough to have one.
Well, for instance, I like girls who are shorter than me, usually a loud sort.
I'm short and loud.
Girls with long hair. I like something else. Hold on to.
Go on. That feels like physical traits more than anything else, not a type. I thought you meant something along the lines of hipster or gym rat or gamer. Well, do you like any of those? I don't know. I like people who are nice, who I feel comfortable with.
That's so boring.
You asked, I answered. Come on, what else?
Think of your dream guy.
Poor girl, we don't judge.
What do they look like? Act like.
Okay, give me a second to think.
Are my areolas weird?
What?
I think I have weird areolas. They're like a little too brown in some spots and like uneven.
Every areola is beautiful.
Areolas are sisters, not twins.
I don't have his eyebrows.
Are you sure? I can show you
Your
guys.
areolas are fine. You do not have to show us.
We've all seen them in person quite a few times. We know what your boobs look like from a mile away.
Okay.
How are you feeling? You gonna yak anymore?
No.
That's just cool. What? I actually meant it.
Someone should grab that girl some ginger ale.
She can't do ginger ale. Reminds her of the last time she was this hungover.
Fine, I'll go grab her some Sprite. She good with Sprite?
Should be.
Aren't they basically the same thing?
That's offensive to Sprite.
It's the same drink. They're the same drink.
One is lemon lime, and the other is ginger. Two entirely different flavor profiles.
Liv, I want a full About Me page on this dream lover when I get back, okay?
Okay, you're so fucking weird.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. We're good. Thanks.
You sure?
I'm sure.
There is some silence. The girls continue getting ready. Bonnie eventually enters with a couple cans of Sprite and places them on Isabella's station.
So, ladies, who's ready to get their tech on?
Whoa.
Oh, that's the spirit. We got 10 more minutes. I want you all looking beautiful by the time the clock strikes 8:30.
What do I get if I'm ahead of schedule?
To sit and entertain us with some of that amazing body knowledge rattling around in your brain.
Blah, I was hoping you'd say a kid.
Are kisses being offered?
Not today, they're not.
What about tomorrow?
I'll think about it. Depends on if you're a good girl.
No showman's my ass.
What was that, Emmy?
Should we talk about current events or something like that?
Current events are so boring. I'd rather focus on Camilla's apparent praise cake.
Well, I really
Current events should be good.
I haven't kept up with the news enough to speak on current events. I could list what sort of dog BuzzFeed thinks I am, though. Courtney? How'd you know?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, we could Google some, right? Discuss, become more eloquent on the state of the world.
The world sucks. There.
I said eloquent.
Eloquence is in the eye of the beholder.
That's beauty.
Whose side are you on?
Did you guys hear about that court ruling that happened in Louisiana?
A lot of stupid shit happens in court in Louisiana. Which are you referring to?
The girl who was, assaulted when she was only 16 and then had a baby. The baby's now 16 herself, and the courts ruled for the assaulter to have custody of the child, and the mom has to pay him child support.
God, this world is so fucked.
I can't even imagine.
That is a heavy topic for 8:20 in the morning.
I
On
mean,
tech day.
that's our world now, even on tech day.
It's terrifying. I mean, you think after 16 years, the court would have just let it be, told the man, why now? Or just said, you gave up the rights when you assaulted her.
They don't see it that way. Not in Louisiana.
Isn't it a thing in court now where the kids are old enough to say which parent they want to be with?
You think they listen to a 16-year-old girl the same age as her mother was when she was attacked?
They don't listen to grown women with PhDs.
I just hate feeling like it's hopeless. Like no matter what, the country is out to get us.
It's why I'm never taking out this IUD.
Well, you have to take an IUD out sometimes.
I'm just saying, it's why I'm thankful I have it. I can't imagine getting pregnant in the first place, but then with all these things happening and the court refusing to protect women, I mean, how does a woman mentally get over being forced to have her assaulter's child? Especially when something like that could happen. You're forced by the state, a state that wouldn't protect you in the first place because life begins at conception. To see that person all the time, co-parent with them, and she has to pay him money? No, that's fucked.
It's fucked. So fucked.
I hate this country sometimes.
Whoa, big words, Libby.
You don't? You don't hate it here
I
sometimes?
never said that. I guess I just didn't expect that to come out of you.
Boys will be boys. They're so charming and young. They don't know what they're doing. It was all in good fun. And you didn't see the way she was dressed? Sure, she was wearing sweatpants and a baggy shirt, but you could see the outline of her thong. She was asking for it. She led him on. She let him kiss her because she was drunk in a bar and she wanted to tempt him. He gave her free things, so she owed him. He has instincts. Once you get him going, you can't get him to stop. It's her fault for being a lamb. What's a wolf to do? Better yet, a fox. He isn't part of some pack. No, not all men are like that. He wouldn't hurt the lamb on purpose. It's just, how is he supposed to control himself? She's ruined his life. She just couldn't stay quiet. Mislabeled him a wolf. Now his life is ruined. It was selfish of the lamb to hurt him in this way. To tell her story. She ruined the fox's life. How dare she? They say never trust a fox. No, never trust a lamb. Sorry.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Sometimes I wonder if it's even worth it to stay here with the way everything is shifting politically. Like, do I try to start getting a visa for another country to just escape?
Another country.
I mean, being gay isn't exactly the safest thing around here anymore. Not like it was safe to begin with, but at least there was some progress.
Yeah. But is there another country where you'd be accepted?
A dozen or more. I might not be all the way free, but it'd be better than here. They have legalized gay marriages in more countries than you think.
Canada is pretty nice, I hear, or the Netherlands.
You shouldn't have to move. And none of us should have to do anything to fight to survive, but here we are. 5 years ago, we couldn't even imagine this happening. We were moving forward. Everyone thought since it was written into law, it couldn't be touched. Okay, maybe not everyone, but I sure as hell did. My mom didn't have to worry when I came out. We had legalized marriage and we're starting to get media representation. Granted, a lot of dead lesbians at the end of the stories, but it was representation nonetheless. We could adopt children a little easier. We had struggles still left to go, but we were moving forward. Now, she's telling me if I ever find a serious girlfriend that will need to pretend to be friends. Women used to do that all the time. She's warning me not to go to a gay bar because we live down here and she's scared something will happen. I'm scared too. I wasn't scared before, but I'm scared now. Something could happen. Anyway, why should I be scared? I'm just trying to fucking exist.
Being a woman is terrifying.
Being a woman, loving a woman, being different from the elder generation who say they leave this country.
I'm sorry.
Why should you be sorry?
Because I know what that's like. Being scared, the way it cripples you.
I think we all do.
I doubt you'll meet a woman, no matter where she lives in this country, who hasn't been scared because she's a woman.
How's that for dark topics before death?
I'm significantly regretting not bringing those wine coolers I was going to sneak in.
You're not mad at doing the tap routine tipsy?
Our director would hardly tell the difference.
Clickety clack clack. Yakety yak yak. That's not even the most she's ever drank before.
But how much did she have to eat yesterday?
Good point. I'm not sure.
I mean, how much did any of us have to eat yesterday? I think I managed to get half a sandwich into me, but that break was too short.
Equity 20s.
It's like he knows just how to cheat the system, so he doesn't have to give us the full break.
And the show is still shit.
We were all thinking it. And the show is still shit.
At least it brought us all together.
That's gay.
So are you.
Emily was right.
No more dark topics this morning.
I don't know how I'm going to find it in me to think about sunshine when all I'm thinking about is the state of our country. All right, Em, what was that little quiz thing you wanted to do?
What movie character does each of us remind you of?
That's quite a big stroke. Any movie?
Any movie.
What? I thought you were always up for a challenge.
Okay, who's first? Oh, I'll go. Okay, Camilla, you remind me of Marceline.
Oh! From Adventure Time!
That's the one!
Does anyone else know who Marceline is?
Really fun character, actually, and I agree.
See, Liv knows it.
Liv knows every other show there is to man.
Thank you.
Okay. Let me see. Marceline Adventure Time. You're comparing me to an animated emo vampire girl?
A lesbian animated emo vampire girl.
I mean, I can't say it's not accurate, but I still feel like I should be offended. I thought you were going to give me some great person like Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock is an actress, not a character.
Please no.
Okay, I know who's next.
Go ahead, Bonnie.
Olivia reminds me of the Virgin Mary.
That's not a character.
It is if you look at the Bible as a fantasy novel.
I think I would prefer Noah if we're going with biblical characters.
Noah? Why Noah?
Oh, the animals.
The Virgin Mary is an icon.
How is the Virgin Mary an icon?
How is she not an icon? She's a virgin who has a miracle child. I really don't know anything else about her, but she's an icon.
Okay, Vaughn, thank you. I'll be sure to put that on my resume. Iconic, like the Virgin Mary. I gotta pee.
Liv! She's on all those fucking necklaces! People love her! What?
It's just kind of weird how you focus so heavily on Libby's sex life.
I just want her to be happy.
It's a bit strange, Bonnie.
Oh, what? Now I'm the bad guy? No, I'm not a bad person, all right? She's so lonely all the time. You guys don't live with her. You don't see her on the couch most nights in her oversized men's shirts playing video games like she has nothing better to do. She lives her life in a fantasy.
Bonnie,
You guys don't want her to find someone?
it's not that. We just want you to be so hands-on.
We know you have good intentions. It just sometimes comes off a little strong.
Strong.
Like 3 shots of tequila in a Mai Tai strong.
Oh, baby. Mai Tais are made of rum.
Like 3 shots of rum in a Mai Tai strong.
Not the Mai Tai.
Fine, I'll back off.
Will you?
Yes, I'll back off. Shit. Let's just go. It's called.
Shit! I haven't got my wig on. Wait, who the fuck got me Sprite? It tastes just like ginger ale.
2 different flavor profiles.
Lights down, transition. Lights up. It's a new day.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Fuck, marry, kill. Really? What are the options?
Phantom, Valjean, and Fiero.
The Broadway Big Male 3.
Are they really the big mouth 3? I pass. I don't give a shit about that anymore.
I'd marry Valjean.
Come on.
What? He gives daddy energy.
Please don't say you have daddy issues because we share the same dad and I don't need more things to explain to my therapist.
Oh, you talk to your therapist about me?
Are you seriously flattered by that?
I fuck them all.
That's not the game.
Marrying the Phantom? Could you imagine? You're basically marrying a half-baked murderous Quasimodo who's groomed you since you were a child.
But you'd fuck him?
You're right. Kill. Next, Valjean. I would marry the dude because he's dirty nearly all the time and hygiene is very important to me.
He lives in 19th century
But
France.
damn, you boys who have been through it know how to show a girl a good time.
So you're saying you like that he's experienced.
Exactly.
So your type isn't everyone. You lied to us.
This is still not the game.
Live! Fuck, marry, kill. Valjean, Phantom, or Fiero?
Kill Phantom. Fuck Valjean. Marry Fiero. I know what I like.
All right. Give us another one.
Gemma Chan, Amy Adams, Lupita Nyong'o.
Marry them all.
That's not how this works.
You gave me extremely hard choices. I can't work under that sort of pressure.
Is this what they mean when it comes to gay panic?
Not in the slightest. However, I am gay and I am panicking. How do you expect me to choose?
Fine. I think we should just leave that game to the side, since some of us don't play by the rules.
Rules were made to be broken.
No, they really weren't, ladies. Ladies, you're both pretty. Oh, shut up, Isabella.
And the tension continues to rise in the girls' dressing room. Will there be a full-on cat fight? Stay tuned.
I've always hated that term, cat fight. Where does it even come from?
Well, according to Google, it was used as early as 1854 to describe Mormon women fighting over their shared husband. I clicked on the article to read more, but I'm too poor to get a New York Times subscription, and I've already used my one free view this month.
Please don't tell me it was on an article about eels and their reproductive habits.
We don't know how eels reproduce, Isabella. Isn't that terrifying? We don't know how they reproduce. All we know is that they migrate to the fucking Bermuda Triangle and then come back with more eels. But no one knows how. How do they fuck, Isabella? How do they fuck?
You have some serious issues.
Keeps me up at night.
I think it's a good thing you can't afford that New York Times subscription.
Unfortunately, there are plenty of amazing science journals out there.
Oh, God.
I was just trying to bond.
We see each other every day for at least 5 hours a day. I think we're well past having to find a way to bond. At this point, I know all of your guys' food allergies, and I could put you down as dependent on my tax.
How would we be dependent?
The amount of money I've spent on shots for you all.
Okay, wait. Bonding is fun, though. I mean, it could be fun. Like, here, like an icebreaker. You like icebreakers, right, Emmy?
You don't have to do this for me. They don't want to bond. It's fun.
Oh my god.
What is everyone's acting horror story? No way. This is the worst show any of us have been in.
Oh no, it's very Hi. Okay, acting horror story. I had a guy sneeze in my mouth on stage when we had to do Frozen in this dancing bit. Being the professional that I am, I didn't even wince.
And that, my friends, is how a pandemic starts.
Tell me about it. If I wasn't attracted to men before, I sure as hell wasn't attracted to them after that. I once had to go as a prompter for someone.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah.
How does that even work?
I hid behind the scenery with the script in my hand and prompted the guy.
How is that a horror story for you, though?
Well, I didn't have blacks on me that day, as you know, I was a part of the ensemble, not on the tech team. So, get this, they put me in an all-black spandex unitard.
No.
Not a unitard.
The devil of all costumes.
Made for women with no curves.
No boobs and no ass, and I have an ass. Yeah, you do. It was horrible.
Why did they even have that in their storeroom?
I'm assuming they wanted to do a fun skeleton dance number someday under the UV lights. I don't know. I just did.
I'm pretty sure I broke my nose on stage once.
You're pretty sure? Don't they say you'll definitely know if you break your nose?
There was no blood or anything, but it definitely cracked or something. Hurt for days afterward.
Okay, but share how?
It's so fair because you know this story.
Sure, I do.
Share it.
It was Cinderella. I was one of the village people, and we were doing the opening number. The prince is giving a ball and all that. It was a community theater production, so, you know, a lot of girls got in who were pretty and just wanted to do this for fun. Good for them. Problem is,
None of them know how to work as an ensemble.
more or less. So I have to do some of the turns off stage. Simple chenets, and one of the girls was never in the right place. She never looked out for me and was always supposed to do some dance move forward after I cast her. Keyword being after. Well, opening night, she went at the same time as I did, and smack, my nose ran right into her forehead.
This brat spent the whole rest of the show complaining about her forehead having a tiny little red mark when Liv's nose was swollen.
I finished the number, though. I was crying and seeing a little fuzzy, but I finished the number.
It was the only bag of ice for the girl's forehead, too.
Whoa.
She really did have the chops for acting because even I almost believe she had been hurt that badly by this snob.
This mountain probably gave her a full concussion.
I miss community theater.
You do?
Okay, you're right. Maybe I don't, but it was a lot less stressful.
I hear that.
Sometimes I feel like I lost my love of theater once they started making it my profession.
It's not hard to feel that way sometimes. I know I question it constantly.
You do?
I don't think there's any sane actor out there who doesn't think, what the fuck am I doing from time to time? But you still find ways to love it.
You do.
So, are you loving it right now?
Bits and pieces.
Me too.
Me 3. Me 4.
And who said actors were bad at math?
Sweet moment sort of ruined, but okay. I don't know if she's okay.
It's call time, ladies.
Fuck. Do we have to?
We have to. Come on. Be a good girl and maybe I'll get you a treat after.
Oh, what sort of treat?
You'll have to wait and find out.
That's how it's going to be for the rest of the run, isn't it? Praise kink right in our faces.
Unfortunately.
Whatever. Good for them, I guess, as long as they don't screw in the good bathroom stall.
Izzy!
What? I'm just saying, there's a door that locks and a door that doesn't lock. I know it's easier to fuck in a locked stall, but I can just see Avery's big ass breaking the lock on the other door. And we'll have 2 broken locks.
You have given this way too much thought.
Vaughn, you coming?
Yeah, just a sec. I'm gonna hang back. Make sure Olivia's okay.
All right, just, be quick. I don't want to have to run your section of the opening number without you. It's way too exhausting and I have not practiced it enough.
You're the worst dance captain I've ever had.
I think you mean best.
No, I meant what I said.
I love you too, boss.
Whatever. See you out there.
See ya.
Liz, you good? What's going on?
You had no right.
No right to what?
He's texting me. How did he get my number? It sure as hell wasn't Emily. Avery and Camila were too busy making out in the shadows, and Isabel was on the dance floor from the time we got there to the time we pulled her out, so that leaves one person. Why? Why did you give him my number?
Hold the phone. I'm confused. What are we talking about?
The bartender.
Why? Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah, that guy. I forgot I did that.
Why the fuck did
did you give him my number?
Well, I'm sorry. Why is it such a big deal?
You don't just give another person's number without asking them if it's okay.
I was just looking out for you.
How is giving my number to someone I don't know looking out for me?
Because you wouldn't have done it yourself.
Bonnie!
No, listen to me. I have been your friend for 6-7 years. I have watched time after time as you get interested in someone and then you let them go because you're scared.
What?
I don't want you to be scared. I want you to live. I thought if I gave that guy your number, then maybe things could work out this time. I just want you to be happy.
Honey, that wasn't. I'm not happy.
You have to take a chance, Olivia. You can't just sit at our place every free moment you get. This guy was nice.
He's not nice.
How would you know? You haven't given him a chance.
He raped me.
What?
He assaulted me, Vaughn,
When? What, Olivia?
2 weeks ago.
But
He got us drunk. You guys left the bar early and no one told me. I was wasted. I sat there just drinking water, trying to sober up somehow, and he started talking to me. I thought the same thing. Give it a chance, Liv. He's not a bad guy. The room's spinning, but it's okay. You can trust your instincts. Your gut isn't twisting yet. He's nice enough to keep an eye on you since your friends left. He offered to drive me home at the end of his shift. I had 30 minutes to sober up. I didn't, and I don't have to explain what happened after that.
that's why he was gone.
He got a slap on the wrist from his boss, who obviously didn't believe a word I told management. I'm a regular customer. Was a regular customer. They know how I get when I'm drunk. To save face, they gave him a 2-week suspension. I thought it'd be longer. I thought I'd go at least a month without seeing him again.
That's why you didn't.
No. That's why I stopped going out. That's why I never want to go back to Grog's.
You should have told me.
And you should have respected me when I said I didn't want to go.
You still could have said no.
Could I?
I'm sorry.
No.
No, Liv, I'm sorry. I put a lot of pressure on you.
Everyone has. This entire society puts pressure on me. On girls like me.
Are you okay?
What do you think?
You haven't been sleeping.
Sorry I ate all your cheese.
You're lactose intolerant.
The price I was willing to pay.
I can't name a better midnight snack, so I can't say I blame you. How can I help?
I don't know. I don't know.
We have to press charges.
I can't.
Olivia, we have to press charges.
Who's going to believe me?
I do. The girls will.
I don't want them to know.
Livy, they're your friends.
They're my castmates.
They won't see it like that.
How many of them will talk to me after this production is done?
It doesn't matter. Right now, they're your friends, and right now, they want to help you.
Please, Bonnie. Don't make me tell anyone.
I won't make you tell the girls. It's your choice, but you still need to press charges.
Can't, Bonnie.
Why not?
I don't know. How do you even begin?
Did you go
To the doctor. Yeah.
and?
Worst experience of my life.
But they did a test,
They did it all.
so it's got you.
What does it matter?
Because it's something. It's a start.
Look where we live, Bon. Look at the news. No one is going to believe me.
I believe you.
It's not what I meant.
I'm a someone, aren't I?
Yeah.
We'll do it together.
Can't I just forget about it? I just want to forget about it.
This isn't just something you forget.
Bon.
Come here, Mom.
Bonnie, I don't know how.
I know. Together. We'll do it together.
Lights out on Act 1 as we transition to the top of Act 2. Lights up on the girls as they begin getting ready for the day. It is sometime later in the process. There is a very obvious space missing where Olivia used to sit. Nothing is quite said.
You're telling me you've never woken up in the middle of the night with the thirst of a hamster that's done 10 minutes on its little spinning wheel?
That's a very particular reference.
I was only allowed hamsters growing up.
Did each of them die in a tragic and weird way? I hear all hamsters go in a weird way.
I mean, a lot of them took vacations that they just never came back from.
Oh, but no.
What?
Okay, original prompts. I mean, yes, I've gotten that thirsty, but I still don't think water tastes good. I just drink it because I have to. And you definitely don't drink enough.
Water doesn't have a taste.
Water doesn't have a taste.
Really good taste.
Water tastes incredible. Liv would back me up on this.
Well, Liv isn't here.
I just wonder, when is she gonna come back? I don't know. It doesn't look likely.
Her coming back doesn't look likely.
It's been 2 weeks, is.
But we don't close for 3. There's still time.
What about Bonnie?
What about Bonnie? Bonnie's been here.
She's been acting really weird though, since Olivia left.
I mean, it's Bonnie. She's known for her mood swings.
This is different.
And they said Olivia's just got the flu.
That's what they said, but her understudy has only been on for half of the shows at this point.
Thank God we have understudies.
No longer a joke.
No, it isn't.
I didn't even know it was plausible for them to pull someone out of thin air to learn the role.
Is it really learning the role if she's on script for most of the show?
Give her a break. She's doing her best. I'm just saying, I would have booked a vacation if I knew they could have just had someone stroll on for me.
It just doesn't feel right.
Nothing's felt right for a while now.
Since we got into tech, Liv was acting different.
Long-term illness, maybe?
I don't know. Plausible.
Secret pregnancy?
What?
Implausible.
No, I'm glad you figured that one out for yourself.
Death in the family.
Or maybe it's just the flu, like they told us. And maybe we shouldn't gossip about her because it might be a really fucking bad flu that changes her entire life. Whoa. Cursing and reaching? What's going on? Nothing is going on. I'm tired of the gossip. It's not gossip.
We really care about her.
If you care about her, then just, I don't know, stop speculating things you know nothing about. And you do? And I do what, Cam? You know something. No. No, I don't. You do.
You scrunch your nose when you lie. That's always been your tell. It's how I knew you let my hermit crab escape.
I do not have a tell. And that tank was far too small for Shelton. So yes, I did let him free, and I'm happy I did. He probably died in the wild because of you. At least he was with trees and open air. Girls, stop. What's going on, Emily? I can't tell you.
Ah! You do know something. I called it. You have a tell.
Okay, I do know something, but it's not my place to tell.
Come on.
Please? It's not my place to tell. It's that bad. It's not bad. It's bad. It's bad. How long do you think she'll be out? I honestly don't know.
Can we do anything to help?
I'm not sure. I think just, I guess just reach out. Let her know you're thinking about her. I don't know. I don't know what she, in this specific situation, would want. So I guess if it were me, I just want to know that you guys cared.
I think that's the part where Camilla says, that's gay.
It's a little bit gay. Jokes would probably be appreciated too.
What about Bonnie?
I don't know about Bonnie. Who even knows with Bonnie?
Who even knows what?
Nothing.
Right.
How you doing, Bon?
All right. How are you?
Fine.
Is Olivia okay? I can breathe.
It's fine. Figured that's what you guys have been whispering about. She's not great, but it's fine. She'll be okay.
God, everyone is acting like she's dead. She's not dead. She's not dead, right, Bonnie?
She's not dead.
Oh, thank God. I sort of thought she might be dead.
Just going through a rough patch.
2 weeks of a rough patch?
She said she'd be here tomorrow.
Wait, really? Really?
Yeah, really.
Oh my God! You thank God a lot.
You know it.
I actually do.
You two are disgusting. Just fuck and get it over with.
The over with part never came.
But I did.
Oh my God!
That's exactly what she screamed.
Twice!
I think I need to go to church.
It's so cliche. The phrase or the sex with my scene partner.
Oh, now that you mention it.
The things she can do with her tongue would make anyone pray to a higher power.
I didn't need to hear that.
I didn't need to know that.
It's the girls' dressing room. Nothing goes unsaid. Remember?
And somehow, hearing about your orgasms from your vibrator is very different from hearing about your orgasms from our fellow cast member.
Can we stop talking about orgasms and get back to the previous topic?
Right.
Right.
So Liv's back tomorrow?
Yep, that's what she said. Look, let's not make it a big deal.
Famous Bonnie line.
What?
You just don't like to make anything a big deal.
We miss her.
I know. I'm sure she'd be happy to hear that, but just, she was sick, okay? Treat this like she was sick.
But she wasn't sick.
Yeah.
Fine, she was sick.
Thank you.
Okay. Who wants to chip in for cupcakes?
Isabella, I just said no big deal.
Everyone loves cupcakes. There doesn't have to be a specific reason to have cupcakes. We're halfway through our run. We deserve to have cupcakes.
I would also really appreciate some cupcakes.
Fine, you can do cupcakes.
Yes.
But only if you get red velvet.
Red velvet is just fancy chocolate. It's literally chocolate dyed red.
There has to be red velvet.
There will be red velvet.
You guys are insufferable.
You love us.
Yeah, I love you.
Fun.
Yeah.
What about you? Are you okay?
Me? Oh, I'm fine.
You sure?
Let's look at their degree. I promise, I'm fine.
We did just profess our love to you, which gives us all access to annoy the shit out of you and make sure you aren't lying to us.
I think I profess my love for you, so you don't get to annoy
Come
anyone.
on.
Fine, I promise.
Okay. She's fine.
Shit, we're late.
What?
Dance call started 5 minutes ago.
Why did we get a warning?
Worst dance captain ever!
Oh,
Lights down. Transition. Lights up. It's the next day.
you were amazing.
Thank you. It's so nice to have you back.
Maddie did a good job as your understudy, but it's just so nice to have the original cast all together again.
We promise we did not share any hot gossip with her.
You guys. Seriously, it was all cordial, very eloquent conversations, if you will.
Is eloquent one of your words of the day?
Yes, it is, dear Ellie.
She started this thing where she finds a word in the dictionary that sounds smart and uses it in sentences all day long.
It's fun at first until she uses a word for the 80th time.
But I always use them correctly.
Do you?
And honestly, I swear, someone said the word eloquent before in this room, so this sort of feels like cheating.
In any case, we were really nice to her, but she wasn't you.
That's okay, guys. We mean it.
Well, it's okay if she was added into the group. She did go on for me for quite some time. It's to be expected, but
You're back now.
I am.
And for good.
I think I can stick it out for 3 more weeks.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so opening night, you missed opening. And boy, there is gossip to spill.
Emily made out with Morgan the tech guy.
Oh, he's 28. He just has a really ratty beard
And really likes women.
and plays the bass.
And has a new balance
It's a
addiction.
really easy mistake to make.
A shoe for every dad.
You guys suck.
Was it good? She was gone for a good hour at the opening party, so I hope it was good.
Was it good?
What's that? Can't hear you.
That didn't sound very enthusiastic. Yes, it was really good. So good. I fantasize about it every night. And I'll beg him to have my baby.
Is that the answer you want?
No, I don't want to be an aunt yet.
No, Emily, that was
Oh my God.
You guys suck.
I'm happy you had fun. Little Emmy had a nice life.
Come on, Em, we're joking. Here, you think you're embarrassed? I'll give Liv one better. I was ass naked when our director just waltzed in here pre-show.
No.
Tits and cooch.
Oh, Avery.
It's the truth. Just minding my own business, handing what's going on so I can get into costume, and the door flies open.
We really need to teach him to knock.
You gave a great line, though.
It's all right, ladies. I'm gay.
I feel like you stole that from something.
Oh, you definitely did.
Too bad none of us lived in the Stone Age. We'll probably never understand what he obviously thinks is such an incredible reference.
It feels like it's one of the only lines his voice box is programmed. We've heard him say it how many times?
What the hell is a voice box?
They're like the things in old dolls, right? With the pre-recorded sayings.
Yeah.
That's a niche joke.
It wasn't a very good one either.
You guys are so fucking weird.
In any case, still horrible.
Maybe it taught him to never do that again. Thank you guys for being so flexible. I really am sorry I was gone so long.
As long as you're all right, that's what we care about.
Thank you. I'm all right.
You sure?
More or less.
We've been guessing at what's kept you away so long.
Avery.
What? It's true. I'm Honest Abe. Honest Abe.
Oh my God.
And what are some of your best guesses?
You really want to know?
Humor me.
said long lost family member came into town who carried the news that you are the heir to a massive fortune and had to go away to some secret village to sign all the paperwork and stuff to receive your inheritance.
Damn. Don't I wish?
Camilla finally watched The Princess Diaries.
A lot of the Princess Diaries.
It's close enough.
Bad sushi.
What?
That was my guess. Bad sushi. And you were just too embarrassed to come back because you knew we'd rag on you for having grocery store sushi again.
Grocery store sushi has yet to steer me wrong.
What? Plus $5 grocery store sushi. Your taste buds deserve better.
As Isabella once said, I'm a simple girl.
So it wasn't sushi.
No, it wasn't sushi.
What was it then?
Hey, bitches! Sorry I'm late.
What happened?
I got pulled over by one of the tech
Oh,
guys.
honey, I'm sorry. He's moved on already.
Because of microphone issues, and then I had to see wardrobe about another part of my costume ripping.
I wasn't talking to you, Vaughn. Another costume rip? How?
Someone is really adamant that I spread my arms out in the finale.
Because you look like a wounded scarecrow if you're all hunched over with your arms like this.
Okay. All I'm saying is the costumers did not give me that much range of motion in the armpit.
You don't have to tell us, Liv.
Liv? Oh.
Yeah.
Weren't we talking about the third degree earlier?
We weren't going to force her to tell us, though. Promise, Liv, you don't have to tell us.
It was just a suggestion. I'm happy to believe that it was bad grocery store sushi.
Right. But if you're willing to tell us, I think we'd all appreciate hearing what's been going on.
Yeah, I know. I don't even know where to begin. I just don't know how to formulate everything.
Then you don't have to tell us.
No, I want to.
You do?
Yeah, I do. You were right. It's not something to carry on my own. And I know some people can't speak about it, but talking about this is sort of helping, I think. I don't know.
It's a hard thing to talk about. A hard story to even begin to tell. You're right.
Okay. Well, I guess it's just easiest to rip the Band-Aid off.
I never found that easy.
I agree.
Sorry. Carry on.
About a month ago, a little over, I guess, I was assaulted by the bartender at Grob's. I got drunk, too drunk. He took me home, parked out in front of my house, and he didn't let me go until I was able to.
You don't have to share the details.
Seriously, you do not have to share the details.
But I want you guys to believe me.
We do.
You do?
We don't need an entire recollection just to believe you, babe.
Of course we believe you.
Why?
Because we know.
I think we know what it's like.
What do you mean?
We're women.
But
I was 15.
you,
19.
17.
20.
you've all dealt with.
I know it's terrifying. I know I didn't tell anyone, not even Emily. Not at first, but after a while it eats at you.
It's a secret you don't want to share with others. Iz didn't know about me until after what happened to her. 5 years I went having kept it to myself.
I'm so sorry.
I know I was so afraid everyone would look at me differently.
And there's this whole bullshit of having to explain every detail for someone to believe you when just saying it should be enough.
How else would anyone believe me? I still haven't told my parents. I remember thinking I was being dramatic. Like, I'd obviously done something wrong.
I wanted it at first, but after a while I didn't, and he still kept going. It felt like it had to be my fault. At that point, I didn't say no soon enough. It pisses me off when I think about it now. How I let myself suffer in blame rather than recognize what had happened to me.
I'm sorry. Nothing to apologize for.
You didn't do anything wrong.
I'm still so sorry. So sorry it ever happened to you. How did you guys move on?
I mean, I don't think I've ever moved on. Not really. I have nightmares constantly. But I know for me, not living my life anymore was like letting him win.
I don't. That's my problem. I don't want to let him win, but I also just don't. I don't know how to face him
or anyone. I can't leave our apartment anymore without thinking something worse could happen.
I didn't date anyone for 2 years. I went to college absolutely terrified and refusing to participate. I wish I could do it all over myself.
So how did you move on?
Find people. Find others who've been through it too. And somehow it makes you feel a little less alone. And you kind of just learn to live. You shouldn't have to just live with it, but you do.
Finding others always made me feel braver, like a pack of bears against the wolves. More fun.
And therapy is important. Talking to someone, learning ways to cope.
Not all therapists get it. You might have to jump around.
And therapy can get expensive, which is why support groups are also helpful.
But start by being kind to yourself. Please.
It's one of the hardest things to do.
Be kind to myself.
It's great advice.
And you deserve it. Kindness. After going through that.
I'm sorry you're dealing with this.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. I didn't know.
Why would you? We talk about a lot in here, but there are some things we don't need to touch.
So, are you filing charges?
I don't know. You should. It's harder than that. No.
We all know.
Did any of you? I can't go into that courtroom.
You can.
I don't know how to go into that courtroom. Not here, in this state, in this country.
We'll be by our side.
Every one of us.
You have evidence?
Evidence?
The kid you got done.
Oh, yeah. And some text.
That's good. That's a good start.
The people have still gotten off, even with more than that as evidence, though.
I think you owe it to yourself to try.
You have our support no matter what, Liv. But if you do it, you're not just doing it for yourself, you know? I'm doing it for you guys too.
And all of the girls and boys and women and men who feel like they don't have a voice, who can't go themselves.
I'm no spokeswoman. No. You are an actor.
I'd love to see you on the courtroom floor.
Sparkly Nikes might come in handy this time around.
Can I think about it? Obviously, you don't have to do anything you don't absolutely want to do.
But we're here for you when you decide.
Cheesy as it is, girls stick together.
Oh, very good.
Touche.
Right now, how can we help you?
I think maybe, could we go get a drink?
You sure?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Better yet, who wants to go to Denny's?
Not Denny's.
Well, I thought it isn't open this late.
Diner food does sound pretty nice.
And we have alcohol, should we need some.
But also milkshake.
And hash brown.
And there's nothing that can be solved by a short stack.
Okay, we can go to Denny's.
You got us to protect you.
And Bonnie is picking up the tab.
I never said that. Pancakes are far more expensive than shop.
I really don't think they are.
I can do the math if you want me to.
He's barely passed college algebra.
That's why they invented the calculator, Emmy.
Oh my God, I'll pick up the tab.
What money?
Let's just say I have a long lost relative.
I'm never gonna live that one down.
No. Thank you.
No need to thank us. We've got your back.
So do you think you will?
I have the paperwork filled out.
First step, hardest step.
Somehow I think all of these steps are going to be hard.
The hardest of your life.
But if you do it, I wouldn't be able to thank you enough.
Make the fucker sweat a little.
Oh, trust me, I'd really like to.
And
We can take a girls' trip to the police station.
Hell yes! You said you're not going through this alone, right?
and somehow I think it could be a trip to remember.
When?
Well, it'll have to be soon.
Right. Time is of the essence, I guess.
It doesn't have to be tomorrow.
Maybe this week? Perfect! We'll make a day of it. It sounds ridiculous.
But just right for us.
Yeah, just right for us.
Weirdo.
Wonderful weirdos. Thank you.
Come on, I wasn't kidding about that short stack. You think they still have the strawberry flavored syrup?
Oh, or the chocolate glazed syrup.
Now you're talking.
The girls start to exit, murmuring about their favorite late night snacks and all the other silly things these girls chat about.
The air is dampened by the severity of what Olivia has gone through. However, there is some hope that she can heal after all this because of the other girls who are there for her.
They all leave. Some have been changed from times before, and one has been changed from something so immediate.
But they have to keep moving forward.
Somehow they have to keep going.
Over the speakers, a wolf howls and a fox titters.
Danger still lurks, but the girls do not have to notice.
End of play.
Thank you guys so much. There are cupcakes and drinks and everything still out there. Thank you. Yeah, get the house lights. And we're gonna get the house lights right now. Thank you guys on Zoom for coming.